What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joaquin Loper. As always, I have my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wife Stacy Loper with me,
Hey y'all.
and we are blended and winning.
And so are you.
Hey, we're here today, just to first of all tell you we love you,
Yes.
and to ask you a question. Coming out of this quarantine, with everything going on in the world, everyone that's tuning in, I just want to ask you, how are you doing? How are you? Seriously, on a note, just not trying to ask in passing by. Seriously, how are you?
Yeah. Too often we ask, how are you? And we get things wrong. I'm good. I'm okay. But right now we're coming to you saying, how are you really doing?
Really
Doing with everything going on from COVID-19, and then we go smack dab into this uproar, this accountability thing that needs to be discussed. Conversations need to happen, and they have been happening. We've witnessed on social media, we've witnessed in our own community, we've witnessed via the news that so many cities had their peaceful protest this weekend at their city halls.
Yeah.
But how are you doing? What conversations are you now having to have at the dinner table that you haven't had to have?
With the family. Yeah. Are you having those conversations?
Yes. Are you having conversations at work that you haven't had to have? Those critical conversations that right now we need to be discussing.
Yes. And it's not so much about who's right or who's wrong, but how are you feeling?
Yes.
And why do you feel that way?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, my plight of life is different than yours.
Yep.
So my viewpoint of things are going to be different than yours.
Yes.
But it's
Go ahead.
no, but it still doesn't. When was the last time you asked someone, how are you doing? And meant that. Now, we've had to have conversations with our kids that we thought we had a few more years to have, to wait out, especially with our 10-year-old and our 7-year-old.
Yeah.
We had to have conversations with them about being Black in America. What does that look like? My 10-year-old thought that here in Birmingham, Alabama, that our curfew was because of the COVID-19. And my wife had to have that critical conversation with him that, no, this is not only about the COVID-19 virus, but this is about a larger issue.
Yeah, something that I'm gonna be honest, I just hadn't had to have that conversation with our sons. I mean, our sons play every day in our neighborhood with the same kids who are of a different color, and we've never had to discuss, why is this child lighter than me? Or, those parents haven't had to have the conversation as to, why can't I go over to Landon and Maddox's house? Or why can't Maddox and Landon come and play with us? So when he asked me that, and I was like, well, baby, it's not because of COVID-19. It's because of the issue that we're going, that we're walking through in our country today about being who we are, about being Black. Yeah. So I had to have that conversation with him, and it was different.
Yeah. And it's also different for us as parents, for you as parents, for you as a human being. How are you viewing things? How are you viewing other people? How are you feeling about yourself? How are you feeling about your everyday life now? How are you feeling about your coworkers?
Yeah. And everybody doesn't fall into that category, guys.
That's true.
We can't allow the fact that this one group of people or this person spoils the entire bunch. Because just in my opinion, that's just not how I feel about it. I have some amazing friends that are not of the same ethnicity, that is not of the same culture I am from, but I still love them the same, and I wholeheartedly believe they love me the same as well. So I don't look at them with the same lens that I look at this person who just right out practices racism.
Yeah.
So.
However, at the same time, even with those friends that we have of the other ethnicity, we still have to have those conversations with them.
Yes.
To see how they feel about it.
Yes.
What background do they come from? How do they feel about certain things? Because at the end of the day, growing up on different sides of the track, you have a different point of view of every issue.
Absolutely.
And if you don't try to get the understanding of the other person's issue, you'll always be stuck in what you believe, and what you believe may not be the truth of the matter,
or the reality,
of the other person, or the situation that we are up against,
or that we are witnessing throughout our country right now.
Yes.
Okay. But I have to say, it all goes back to one thing, and that is the love of Jesus.
Man.
It's the love of Christ.
Yeah.
It is being his hands and feet in the earth. His word specifically tells us that love overcomes a multitude of sin.
Yeah.
And I just want you all to hang on to that love overcomes a multitude of sin. It covers a multitude, and that's that one simple word is love.
Yeah.
Love. And with Blended and Winning, that is our desire.
Yes.
It is our desire that our family is the change that we want to see in faith, family, and marriages.
Yes.
And if we impact one individual, one family, one marriage, one ministry, then we have done what we are called to do.
Yes.
And so that's why we ask you, how are you? Because we really want to know. We wholeheartedly love you with the love of Christ. And there is nothing more that we want to see than for you to know that still in this earth there is love, there is laughter, and there is still hope.
Yes.
Hang on to that.
Yes. So look, we're not going to take up too much more of your time. We just want to come over and just share our point of view on these issues and just let you know that we love you. If you don't have someone, or if you haven't reached out, man, find someone to talk to. Discuss your issues. Sit down with your family. Have an open discussions with another person of a different race.
Yeah. And
do it in love.
Yeah.
And do it with an open mind and an open heart.
Yes.
And open ears. Listen to hear. Listen to hear, not respond.
Not defend.
Yes, it's not in when we're trying to come to the critical nucleus of things, we're not trying to defend anybody's actions, anybody's situations, but we're all grown here. We know right from wrong.
Exactly.
We know right from wrong, and we know people need to be held accountable for things that are done.
Yes.
So, without getting too political or anything, man, we're just going to say that we love you. We love you with the love of Christ. And truly, we want to know, how are you doing?
How are you? Yes.
And we pray coming out of this quarantine that, man, you have a greater sense of hope and love and appreciation for what we have here is freedom. All right? So until next time, man, we love you. My name is Joaquin Loper, and this is my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wife, Stacy Loper.
Yes.
And we are Blended and Winning.
And so are you.
Love you. We'll talk to you later.
Hey, babe. Got one for you?
No, you don't.
No.
Bye, y'all.